Hello, guys, and welcome to a new series that I'm going to be calling What If Civilization Started on Another Planet? Now, this is only the pilot episode, just kind of getting you guys familiar with the world. So, start off on the rivers side of things. Not really much that I actually have to say, but, like rivers, stuff like that, will play major parts in the series. Maybe not initially. Well, actually, they will initially too. But they'll always be a major part in this series. Um, this is the only odd river. That is because, or actually, we'll get into that in a second. But yeah. So, it's a kind of weird world. The only similarity-ish to the real world we have is we have like a Europe on this side and an Asia on this side-ish. And we do have a big mountain range right here, which I could show you on this map. This is like the terrain slash biome map, I guess. And if we go right under that, we have the key slash legend to this. Um, so like this darker gray, which we see right like in the kind of middle of most mountain ranges. That's the harsher mountains. So that's where it's going to be more unlivable. Same with this like darker blue on land. It's just kind of more unlivable. Um, so yeah, there's that. This like lighter one, this lighter blue, which is really more white to me. That's just like a regular tundra. It's kind of easier to live in. You also do see like right up here, this lighter gray is just regular mountains. And if we see on the rivers layer, this mountain starts up in the mountains and then kind of just goes out here and then dies off. We have like heavy, or maybe not heavy, but like, more forested areas in this darker green, actually kind of more of a mid green. The really dark green, however, that is our rainforests. We have like the equivalent to the Amazon over here, really. Um, and then you'll notice most of the map is made up of either this green here or this green here. This kind of more vivid green is the like fertile plains, like fertile land areas. And then this one is more of a like um it's kind it's kind of like the Midwest plains where there's not really much farmable land there. It's just kind of plains or just flat land. Then this is like the least common color in this entire world, maybe. This is like the savanna biome-ish, which is why it kind of has like an orangish hue to it, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of got like a yellow-orange hue. This one here is like the desert that you could live in, but it's not going to be easy. And then this is like the completely unlivable desert. You have a couple of those scattered about. So yeah, and then we also have the water depth, but that's not really going to be useful at all. There is a religion map, which won't really be updated a whole lot. So let's start off here. Let me turn that on. Alright, so civilization. Well, we see civilization starting off. There's only like maybe 400 people at most when we see the first civilization actually starting. And where does it start? Right here. They start off right between where these. I'm on the wrong layer. I'm never on the right layer. Well, they start off right here and between these two parts of the river. They might not even know that it's two different parts of the river. In fact, they actually only know of about this much. They do they do kind of think like this it might be the same river. It looks about the same width right here as it does right here. So they decide to explore out, and yep, it's the same river. Eventually they explore all the way up this river, and also kind of even in these central areas, before they eventually reach right up here. But as they start exploring this coast, and as they get to about right here, they realize all of this land kind of discovered. Not just discovered, but claimed. As there are separate but similar people up here. And knowing that there are indeed other people around, we see the red team here will explore out and kind of claim this area. They eventually quickly reach up and meet up with the sea over there. Which, you guys can kind of make up stuff for this. If you are in my Discord server that I recently made, you may know that this is the same map. So I'll I'll make a post about that after this episode releases. Although this is just the pilot episode, really. This is actually more. This is the pilot episode, but also more like episode 1, really, of like Ada's Pros WICSO. Eventually, the red team here will discover the entire river, and they begin to explore more south. But that'll actually do it for this episode. Like I said, it was kind of more the pilot episode, giving you a feel to it. I'll put down capitals for both of these countries, as well as giving them each 2 major cities, because they deserve them, I think. Maybe. But there you go. And yes, there is a naval layer, which will be shown more later on. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of What If Civilization Started Over. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.